Here's the funny yet scary part about cryptocurrencies. It has an uncertain future, but investors dare to keep buying so as not to miss out, just in case its uncertainty is tied to recording big gains. From the way the crypto market has been performing since 2021, it seems to acknowledge the fact that anything can happen in the coming years. This is the point where we wonder why we are not gifted with the power of predicting the future. Investors who had the foresight to buy into Bitcoin and hold it in its earliest days are now extremely wealthy. The largest digital currency has performed quite well in the past few years, and the result is that many casual investors who timed it right and tried their luck ended up as millionaires. As more digital currencies flooded the market, investors were looking for other currencies to give them a run for their money. The kind of luck early investors had now seems like a facade. Everyone is looking for the next superstar cryptocurrency, and for an average investor who does not have enough money to buy, low-priced currencies look like the best option. But it has always been about the price and the daily technicals. No one wants to look beyond or hold on to the network attributes of a cryptocurrency as a substantial reason for investment. Like they all say, if you can identify a cryptocurrency that has an edge over the others, then you have made the right decision. Amid the current situation in Cardano ADA, though, does anyone still consider it the best investment option? Crypto investors are getting impatient with Cardano, which has never flown towards the moon like other cryptos. If the Vassal upgrade continues to have null effects on the coin's price, what possibly could? Updates from Cardano have been slow, yet it remains one of the most trusted blockchain projects in the world. It is now apparent that investors are not expecting much from Cardano. Cardano enthusiasts love to talk about network opportunities and some unseen bonuses, which will make the coin's price skyrocket. There is no need to be skeptical about the ecosystem's enhanced functionality, greater scalability, improved throughput capacity, and network speed, but ADA holders are on the brink of giving up. Despite an extensive squeeze in the volume, the Cardano price is vying so hard to sustain above the 40-cent levels. Although price has not had a substantial change in a month, a steady trend is anticipated until the year's close. At least, if market sentiments ease a little, ADA's price might rise significantly. In mid-October, the ADA price rebounded slightly and laid down a firm upswing towards the immediate highs of around 65 cents. If the bulls had managed to stay afloat and sustain these levels, it would have closed the mouth at 80 cents. If Cardano continues to lose steam, as they've repeatedly done for months, then what would become of it in the uncertain future? Utilizing various reports prepared by crypto experts, let's take a sneak peek at the future. In addition to rapid increase in adoption by retail investors, cryptocurrencies are expected to see rapid adoption by institutions as well. According to recent research, if current trends continue, the number of crypto users worldwide will hit 1 billion mark by 2030. This will result in a significant increase in crypto allocations. While some governments have banned crypto altogether, others are working to develop suitable regulations to make the asset class more accessible to institutional investors. Including the US, many are also working on their cryptocurrencies in the form of CBDCs. The 1 billion mark is largely symbolic, and the number of crypto users could grow significantly in the coming years as individuals and institutions get more familiar or preferably comfortable with digital assets. So as adoption and transaction volumes grow, the amount of data and processes will follow suit. I mean, this seems like a great future, right? Also, the firm's panel of fintech specialists does not concede that Bitcoin will experience considerable price swings for the rest of the year, forecasting that it would rather close the year at approximately $21,300. This prediction is quite lower than previous reports, thus emphasizing that the panel expects an upward trajectory for the coin, only starting from a lower base. This is certainly not the stuff investors' dream and expectations were made of, but given the intense bearish pressure, one might readily take it up. In the same way, they are quite bullish about the long-term valuation, expecting it to surge to nearly $80,000 by 2025 and about $270,000 by 2030. It is worth noting that Finder's 2021 survey estimated an even brighter future for the asset. A year ago, the panel predicted Bitcoin closing out 2025 at around $206,351, and 2030 at $567,472, a far cry from their most recent report. Although 77% of the respondents still believe Bitcoin serves as a store of value, and among them is CEO of EXMO, who is quite optimistic that it could smash $1 million by 2030. Nothing fundamental has changed for Bitcoin. It's a global capitalist crisis, and Bitcoin is affected in the short term but will recover. A lot of other financial assets will not, he said. And according to an investor, Veronica Mihai, Bitcoin is likely to head north only if it decouples from the traditional stock market. She further argued that it will enjoy the spotlight of global regulators. The bear market and ongoing market turbulence does not obscure the potential of long-term investment. Plus, if the leading cryptocurrency is set for an astounding performance, other coins will follow. Only 10% of the panelists think that the current moment is the perfect time for investors to sell their holdings, while 46% believe people should increase their exposure and 44% support a hodling. Everyone is talking about the future of cryptocurrency, and if proper measures are not established, it could turn out to be rocky. This is why there is now a major emphasis on long-term investments. The most common reason why our panelists think it's time to buy Bitcoin is that the current price weakness is due to the macroeconomic factors weighing it down rather than a fundamental change in the cryptocurrency, the report stated. A chunk of polled experts attested that the merge will be highly beneficial for the Ethereum price performance in the future. The possibility of surpassing Bitcoin's market capitalization was also considered. However, Bitcoin will remain a valuable asset, outperforming most alternative coins. A careful investment now reveals so much about how investors are going to survive in the uncertain future. At the moment, if you look at the chart for Cardano over the past few months, it is traded within a fairly tight band of 40 cents to 60 cents for the entire period. Without a major move on its part, a huge pop may not come for the network. In a way, this could be a good thing. From its inception, Cardano has been built for the long-term investor, not for random short-term speculators. For the past 5 years, all Cardano ever did was parade itself as a trusted blockchain project. And thanks to the past upgrade, Cardano has been expanding its developer community and experiencing more growth. As the financial operating system of the world, Cardano has championed environmental sustainability and partnered with organizations in developing space. These are probably areas to which Cardano investors have turned a blind eye to. With this, there are definite indicators that the network is ready for massive rallies in the long term. No doubt you're going to get your hopes shattered if you're looking for an instant price jump in ADA right now. The Cardano Foundation CEO, Frederick Gregard, has shared the goals that it intends to accomplish by 2026. Cardano is looking to onboard at least 50 banks that will use the ADA token. The Cardano founder, Charles Hoskinson, equally danced to the same tune, revealing that the organization's mission is to amass 1 billion customers from 2025 to 2030, and at least 3 Fortune 500 companies to use ADA also by 2025. Cardano focuses on its 3-pillar principle of scalability, interoperability, and sustainability, just to run real-world mission-driven dApps. Its tortoise approach has worked out well given the large community and user base it has garnered in the last 5 years. Regarded as overvalued by many pundits, it has fewer projects being built on it than compared to chains like Polkadot and Solana. Nonetheless, time will tell and its prospects will speak for it. Crypto has been around for about 13 years, and even amid a market crash, it feels like it is still in a gold rush phase. How much more when it has a future steaming with advantages? Then the investment of 4,600 Cardano ADA won't be a regretful decision. As optimistic investors pile in with dreams of making big money, they should also respect its ambition as a world game changer. The more long-term the investment, the harder it is to predict the outcome. However, Cardano has a lot of things going for it. Despite the uncertainty of the future, it is definitely here to stay. But of course, what are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comment section below. We'll see you in the next video, but before then, check our other videos to find out how Cardano is living up to the dream of being the Ethereum killer. And as always, make sure you click on the subscribe and notification buttons.